Alright everyone, and welcome back to some more Vettel career on F1 2015. In the previous episode it was a Bahrain Grand Prix, round 4 of the season, and that one was won by Nico Rosberg in the Mercedes, actually ending Lewis Hamilton's winning streak at the beginning of the season. Obviously he'd won the first 3 races, and yeah, he didn't have a good race last time out actually. He ended up down in about 6th place I think, after sort of losing the plot a little bit, trying to pass Sebastian Vettel in the closing stages of the race. Speaking of Vettel, he finished in 2nd place with his teammate Raikkonen in 3rd, so a good race overall for the Ferrari team. By the way, if you saw the F1 2009 Challenge episode I put up the other day, you will know that I'm sort of in a bit of a difficult situation at the moment because my room is being redone, so like yeah, my setup is sort of like improvised at the minute and it could change with pretty much every video at the moment, so I'll try and be consistent as possible with these uploads, and hopefully the audio isn't too bad when I do actually upload these. And yeah, we now move on to the first European race of the season then in Spain at the Catalonia circuit. And yeah, obviously Ferrari will be hoping that they can be a bit closer to Mercedes. They managed to get pole position in the last race and get on the front row in China, but yeah, they just haven't had what it takes yet to actually challenge them for a race win. They got close in China, but yeah, got away from them near the end of the race. So yeah, they'll be hoping they can sort of take the fight to Mercedes now that we've got to sort of the European stage of the season. Obviously some upgrades coming in now, so yeah, they'll be hoping that they can actually make a fight of this championship. So yeah, as I say, we're here in Catalonia then, and yep, let's have a look at what happened in qualifying. So yeah, once again, just a little reminder that this was recorded quite a long time ago, back when I couldn't actually select the 3-stage qualifying. So yeah, we've just got one qualifying session to decide the grid again. And yeah, once again it's a nice dry qualifying then, perfect conditions really for the cars. And yeah, Vettel's initial time then was a 1:23.4, which was actually good enough to get him fastest, and in fact he didn't improve on that time throughout the session, and no one else did either, so he actually managed to get pole position with just his first lap of the session. So yeah, for the second race in a row, Ferrari will be starting on pole position, and it was certainly an impressive lap considering it was the first one he did, because he ended up 6/10 clear of Kimi Raikkonen in the other car. And yep, Hamilton and Rosberg couldn't get close to him either then, in what still looks what you would suggest is the fastest car on the grid. So here is the grid then for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow, and it is Sebastian Vettel then on pole with Lewis Hamilton alongside him, championship leader in 2nd place. Nico Rosberg will hoping to get 2 wins in a row then from 3rd place, with Kimi Raikkonen just alongside him. Then we've got the 2 Williams in 5th and 6th, Daniel Ricciardo not far behind also in 7th. Then looking further down, we've got impressive performances from Grosjean, Verstappen and Nasser there in the Lotus, Toro and Sauber respectively. And the 3 Spaniards on the grid were all outperformed by their teammates at their home race.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya here in Spain for what is expected to be a very closely contested race. A strong qualifying performance from Sebastian Vettel yesterday sees him start today's race on pole. He should be feeling really positive about his chances of winning here, shouldn't he?
He'll want to end this weekend on a high after yesterday's fantastic performance, but he's going to have a lot of competition. I doubt he'll be expecting an easy race, especially considering the teams around him.
Hoping to build on their impressive performance last time out will be Ferrari. The last Grand Prix saw their best result of the season. It's a performance that they'll want to match, or even better this time out.
Both drivers looked really happy with how the car performed all weekend. This is a different track with different demands though, and I think they won't find it easy to repeat that result here today.
So yeah, obviously Ferrari will be looking to build on that strong result last time out in Bahrain, and yeah, with Vettel on pole they've got a good chance of doing that. But of course they had the same in Bahrain and it didn't work out for them. As you saw there, a 3-stop strategy is planned for the race, as we've got the lights coming on now, and away they go in Catalonia, and a lot of wheel spin again for Vettel, and already Hamilton has passed him, and so is Rosberg. Once again the Mercedes car is just flying off the grid, and in fact look at Valtteri Bottas there in the Williams. He is challenging Rosberg here for 2nd place, and looks like he's going to be inside line for turn 2, and he is through from 5th place on the grid. Valtteri Bottas is through and into 2nd, as Vettel is down to 4th from pole position, with Raikkonen also dropping a place down to 5th. So again, looking like the Mercedes powered cars have got a massive advantage off the start line compared to Ferrari and every other engine supplier on the grid. As we're heading now around turn 5, and Vettel's still right in behind here. The Williams there probably is going to hold up Rosberg and the Ferraris here a little bit, because it didn't seem to be as quick a car as either of those other two, and it's really allowing Hamilton here to pull away at the front. You can already see the gap he's got here, already looking like around about a second, as Rosberg is right in behind Bottas here towards turn 9 or 10 I think it says, and Vettel right in behind him, so is Raikkonen too. So they'll all be hoping that they can get past that Williams as quickly as possible here, because you can see just how slow it's going here compared to Hamilton up front. And Rosberg, he won the last race and he really wants to try and get another one up on Hamilton here, because he lost a lot of ground in those first 3 races, and he's really got to try and claw that back now then. As right into the pit straight, and in fact it's Vettel here who's got the good run on Rosberg. Rosberg with terrible drive out of the final few corners, and in fact even Raikkonen may have looked at him here, as Vettel's taken the place and he's up to 3rd, with Bottas still in 2nd and Hamilton with a nice comfortable lead after 1 lap here. As we get to later on in lap 2, and Vettel all over the back now, Valtteri Bottas. He's got a great run here down towards this tight left-hander. Bottas has gone defensive, so Vettel's going to have to try and go on the outside. He tries to do the cut back there, and Bottas manages to cut him off though, and there's not really any way you can overtake in this final sector of the lap. But Vettel's got a fantastic run out of the right-hander there. He may even have a look up the inside into this new part of the track, and not quite. I mean, it'd be very difficult to actually pull off a move there, and Bottas knew that, and he managed to sweep across and take his normal line. But out onto straight, the Ferrari looked very quick here on the previous lap, and he's in the slipstream now. Rosberg right behind him as well, as down towards turn 1 they go. He didn't close him as much as he did on the Mercedes, but in the braking zone he locks up, they bang wheels slightly, and again I think through turn 2. But Vettel has taken the place and he's up to 2nd, and he can now hopefully go after Hamilton and try and put a stop to the Mercedes. As we see a replay of the start then, and Vettel with so much wheel spin off the line, and just Hamilton and Rosberg were past him straight away, and Bottas with all that room on the left hand side, and Rosberg took a bit too tight of a line there, and it really compromised him and allowed Bottas to get the inside. And just the Ferrari's left for dead really at the start, as we see the replay now then from Valtteri Bottas, and just a perfect launch from him, no wheel spin, and you can see Vettel go over to cover Rosberg there slightly, and he just says thank you very much then, I'll take all this bare road, I'll even try and go around the Mercedes of Rosberg. And exactly what he does, he gets the inside line for turn 2, sweeps across, takes the place, and there he goes. And we'll see a replay now then from Kimi Raikkonen, and he got a better start I think initially than Vettel did, but he still ended up not doing too great towards turn 1 here, and he was already getting passed by Bottas there. He tries to have a look around the outside there at Vettel actually, but no, he actually had to tuck back in behind him. We see it again from Nico Rosberg then, and in fact I think even he may even got a bit compromised there, actually starting behind Vettel, who was so slow away, and he actually compromised himself here though. I think he takes just a way too tight line into the first corner there, looking to the inside of Hamilton, and just allows Bottas to take the place into the first few corners. Now we see the overtake in the lap 3, with Vettel going at the inside of Bottas, a little bit of contact, and again through turn 2 I think, but he just about managed to maintain the place and get up into 2nd position. So we now skip to lap 7 then, and Vettel actually managed to catch him up quite a bit here, but then he pits at the end of the lap as was the schedule, but Hamilton stays out, and in fact so does Rosberg as well, so it doesn't look like the Mercedes are going to be coming in on this lap. But we're going to look behind enough. Pretty sure Kimi Raikkonen also comes into the pits. I think he was still stuck behind Valtteri Bottas at this point though, and it doesn't look like there's going to be an issue with double stacking, as he had a comfortable gap there, as Vettel goes on to another set of the option tyres then, and does look like he's actually going to be coming out into quite a bit of traffic there, so maybe not the best decision there from Ferrari, but it seems the tyres were going off quite a bit at this point, as he rejoins then down in 12th place. In fact Jenson Button is going to be right alongside him here as they go through the first chicane, but Vettel then just about holding on to the position, and he's got the inside line for turn 3, and once his tyres are up to temperature he should be well gone from that McLaren. and yeah, by the end of the lap he catches up to this massive train of cars, so yeah, that's not going to help him too much here. But he dives at the inside then of Carlos Sainz, who's at his home race here. He's right on the back of Danny Kvyat here in the Red Bull. The few cars are diving for the pits, and as Vettel dives at the inside of Kvyat there, Hülkenberg, Nasser and Grosjean all coming in for pit stops on that lap. That suggests they maybe doing 3 stops then. Hard to tell at this point, but it's looking like those up ahead may be going for 2 stops at this point. That's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out then, as Vettel right behind Verstappen now gets a bit out of shape there in that chicane. Now he's going at the inside, a little bit questionable there as to whether he's in the white lines or not, but yeah, he's through and into 6th place. Then at the end of lap 9 we have got Daniel Ricciardo in the pit, so that's looking like it may be a 2 stop from there, or hard to say really. Sort of in the middle of what you'd maybe say was a 2 or a 3 stop, but yeah, now on to lap 10. It's looking certain now that the 2 Mercedes and the 2 Williams are going to be 2 stopping in this race, as yeah, Massa comes into the pits, and it looks like Bottas, Rosberg and Hamilton have all come into the pits in front of him then, and yeah, Vettel's going to take the lead then. He's going to have a decent lead at this point because he's been on fresh tyres for a few laps, but everyone, or all that group behind him, they're going to be stopping one less time, so it'll be interesting to see how this one is actually going to play out then over the next 23 laps. But then a few laps later, Rosberg hits the back of a Manor who was a lap down, and then he gets hit from behind by someone. He's already lost his front wing, and it's Kimi Räikkönen who's hit him, and looks like he's got away without any damage and has gained the place from it. So yeah, it's all gone wrong for Rosberg once again this season. He's just having no luck at all, as you know, apart from Bahrain. But yeah, into the final chicane then on lap 15 for Vettel, who maintained his lead throughout all that stint, and actually managed to build up the gap to about 7 seconds, I think, over Hamilton. So that's all what he needs to do here. He just needs to try and be as quick as he can. Obviously he's doing more stops, so he needs to push as much as he can here, sort of trying to do what Alonso did back in 2013 with Ferrari. I think probably Ferrari thinking back to that race here and trying to do the same, as yeah, Hamilton's going to take the place, and Raikkonen's also coming into the pits as well in the sister car, and yeah, out comes Vettel then in 2nd place, with Hamilton a little bit up the road then, and yeah, they've both now got one more stop to make in this race, so that's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. As on lap 20 you see up in front 2 Mercedes side by side, and that's Nico Rosberg, who's had his race completely ruined, unlapping himself from Lewis Hamilton. Maybe a little bit of team play going on there. Maybe he's sort of there letting Hamilton know that Rosberg can still get some points today. But that has compromised Hamilton a little bit here, and Vettel all over the back of him there. He's going to dive inside into turn 4, and he's going to take the lead of the race with both of them still with one more stop to make. So it's certainly advantage Ferrari at this point in the race, as yeah, he's now going to be on fresher tyres when they actually do their final stops. You see a replay then, and yep, Hamilton didn't really put much of a fight there to Rosberg, has to be said, as yeah, Rosberg was unlapping himself. So yeah, maybe a little bit of team play going on there, but then they may have regretted it just after that, because Vettel dived at the inside into turn 4. So yeah, we're on to lap 23 now then, and yeah, Vettel with a massive lead because Hamilton's already been in for his 2nd stop now, and we'll be going to the end from where he is, and yeah, he's nearly half a minute clear at this point. So yeah, looking very good here for Vettel to maybe take his first win in red. So yeah, he comes in now then for what is going to be a final stop onto the hard compound tyres, and yeah, obviously he'll be on a few laps fresh ones than Hamilton is, so that's obviously going to play into his hands, as well as the fact that he has got a nice bit of a margin now then, because he was able to pull away after he passed him for the lead as well, because he had fresher tyres then as well. So yeah, he comes out of the pits then, and Hamilton in fact only just crossing the line, so it's a comfortable margin he's got then, with 10 laps to go. And yeah, it's looking very, very good for him at this point then, as yeah, we're now going to skip a little bit now, I think, and yeah, we're going to go to lap 29 then, just over 4 laps to go, and yeah, there's a little bit of a spanner in the works there maybe. Heavy rain in 10 minutes, 4 and a bit laps to go. Yeah, this could maybe disrupt the end of the race perhaps, as yeah, we'll have to see how that goes then. And we do skip now to the final lap. You can see the rain is really coming down. If there are a few more laps, this would certainly be inters, or maybe even full wets that they'd be thinking about going on to here. But yeah, Vettel did manage to extend the lead while it was still dry to around about 10 seconds, so yeah, he doesn't have to worry too much as long as he can keep it on the road for the final few corners here, as Bottas and Raikkonen are still battling for the final podium spot further back. But yeah, so little grip then, the rain's just come down with only like a lap to go, and yeah, he's just got to try and keep on the road now then, as yeah, he runs out wide there. But obviously back in 1996 we saw the rain coming down in Catalonia, and on that day Michael Schumacher took his first win in a Ferrari. And it's looking like in 2015 the same thing might be about to happen here, as Sebastian Vettel comes around the final corner to win the Spanish Grand Prix. So it's joy for Sebastian Vettel then. On only his 5th race for Ferrari, he's already taken a win. And yeah, he's up there with Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas on the podium. One of them actually had switched over to intermediate tyres, I think, as we saw there. And yeah, he lifts the trophy then and sprays the champagne. First time as a Ferrari winner, and what a great moment for him then. Obviously, having watched Michael Schumacher, his hero, win for Ferrari, he's now done the same thing here. And yeah, it'll be a great moment for him and the team, of course. And yeah, we see the final results then, and he had a comfortable win and nearly 11 seconds over Lewis Hamilton in the end. And yeah, looking further back, Valtteri Bottas was a long way back. In fact, so was everyone after Hamilton. Yeah, with Kimi Räikkönen down in 4th, and looking further down, Nico Rosberg only in 12th position today. So yeah, he couldn't even recover any points after unlapping himself earlier on. But yeah, once again, it's just been a terrible afternoon for him. And yeah, it cost him so many points to not only his teammate Hamilton, but also the Ferraris now as well, because they're looking like they could be a real threat for this championship here. As we see the two Spaniards there, Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz, also got themselves into the points today. Massa and Verstappen were 5th and 6th then. Then yeah, we saw Grosjean, 7th Lotus, has some good points once again for him. And also Danny Kvyat there up in 8th place as well for Red Bull. So yeah, Ricciardo not having a good day then. Didn't actually see where he was, but yeah, he's obviously had something happen to him at some point as well. And yeah, he's yeah, finished well out of the points then. So yep, Kvyat the only scorer then for Red Bull today. And yeah, they actually got outscored by Toro Rosso, and so that's a little bit embarrassing for them. Will Stevens didn't make the finish, but Roberto Merri did for his home race. And yeah, another race to get them for Force India as well, actually, with them 13th and 18th today. But in the driver's standings then, Vettel up to 2nd place now, then ahead of Kimi Räikkönen. He's starting to sort of assert his dominance there, or sort of assert his number 1 status, I guess, over Kimi Räikkönen. Only 23 points now behind Lewis Hamilton, so he's within a race win now of the Brit. So yeah, maybe there can now be a fight for the championship between them. But yeah, Valtteri Bottas then gains 2 places. Nico Rosberg loses 2. He's back down to 6th place after another terrible race for him. And looking further down, we see Fernando Alonso moving up today then with those points, as does Max Verstappen and Daniel Kvyat. But yeah, Nasser and Button both moving down today. Ricciardo's quite a bit back, but he still saw the best of the rest after the top 3 teams. And yeah, he's got Romain Grosjean, who's having a very good season just behind him. And yeah, looking a bit further down, yeah, we see that Perez, Ericsson, Stevens and Merri still yet to score any points this season. In the constructors, only 4 points now is the gap between Mercedes and Ferrari. With all of Rosberg's misfortunes, it's really starting to show here. And yeah, it's really starting to make it an interesting fight here for the Constructors' Championship between Mercedes and Ferrari. And yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out then. It's starting to look like we could have a fight on for both championships here, and that would be really great to see. Looking further down, not much else has happened other than the fact that McLaren have overtaken Sauber today with those points for Fernando Alonso. And looking further down, Force India, only 1 point so far. It's been a dismal season for them. Mana Marussia, they've been getting to the finish, but no points for them, as you would probably expect. And yeah, the top 3, as you can see, miles clear of the rest, and it's clear that they have a big advantage this season, certainly so far, after 5 races. But yeah, that is it for this race. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget you can leave a like on the video, and let me know what you thought down in the comments section as well. Also, subscribe if you're new and you want to be updated on when this series is coming out. Yeah, and see it first, I guess. But yeah, and that you can also check the description below for links to my Twitter and Twitch. And yeah, I shall see you next time then for the Monaco Grand Prix. That should be an eventful one. And yeah, see you for that then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.